So I mentioned something when I was talking about the difference between quoting and selling, which is outbound. Now, outbound for a lot of companies is cold calling, which in the world of trades businesses may not make a lot of sense. Cold calling a homeowner to see if they're in the market for a new boiler, by all means, yeah, it could be a really great approach and could be worth giving a go. But what I mean by the difference between inbound and outbound is that inbound is the inquiries coming to you, word of mouth, through your marketing content, through your website. They found you on Google, on Checkertrade, on Trusted Trader. All these avenues are what we would call in the industry inbound leads. They come to you. Outbound, on the other hand, typically is cold outreach. This person is not expecting a call from you today, therefore that probably is what we would call outbound. Now, I speak to a lot of companies, and here at Commusoft we sell to companies in the US and the UK. And what we see with a lot of companies in the US is there is a much bigger emphasis on this concept of outbound and getting their CSRs, their customer service reps, to make these outbound calls. They're tracking them, they're incentivizing them on them, and ultimately it's generating more business for the company. Now, there are lots of inquiries that will come through initially as inbound, but maybe they don't convert. Maybe the price isn't right, or the timing's not right, or something personal comes up on their end, meaning they don't move forward with your quotation. Over time, you're going to build up an extensive list of all these inquiries that don't turn into anything. A lot of people call them dead leads, but actually, that's probably the wrong way to look at it. These people are much, much more qualified than a pure outbound, a pure cold call, because they were interested. Once upon a time, they were interested. They may have never gone forward with anything. And incentivizing or pushing a little bit of outbound, a little bit of cold outreach to these older leads that once inquired with you, you may find that you have a lot of success recycling them, bringing them back up to speed. And actually they might turn around and say, well, you know what, actually, yeah, it is a good point that you called. We're coming into the summer now, so it might be a good time for us to take another look at getting the boiler replaced. But yeah, why don't you come around and book a survey? What I'm saying here is encouraging the concept of outbound, setting a KPI per rep or per customer service rep of, say, 20 outbound calls a day to the older leads that once inquired with you. You may find that you get a little bit of luck from it.